For a very long time, I never really understood why I never fit in with people. And it hurt me so much growing up. You know, like I tried to be nice to people. I tried to be there for people. And I would always try to do things for them, like, you know, how I would like for them to be with me. And I would always ask the Lord, like, why? Why are they like that? Like, why don't I fit in? As much as I try to be cool with these people, it's just not working out. Whether it was with family or friends or even churches, you know, I wouldn't even fit in different churches. And I always wondered that. And then, you know, so for example, like when I was, you know, like a little kid, I would try to play with people and they just didn't like me or whatever the case was, you know, because, you know, there's a difference if people don't like you because you don't play with them or because you're mean or whatever. But I wasn't. Like, I genuinely wanted to play with people or my cousins or, you know, whatever it might be. But when it came down to, or even like my family, like my actual family at home, they would call me, and if you're Hispanic, you're gonna know this, but they would be like, ¿Por qué eres una niña rara? Like, why are you weird? Why are you different? You know? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, why are you different? But, you know, long story short, growing up, even like at church, you know, I tried to be nice and fit in and dress like them. And, you know, I wanted to be like part of them. And I was like, is there something wrong with me, Lord? Is there something wrong with me? And so anyways, I started like realizing that, well, it wasn't even until too long ago that the Lord has separated me for a reason. You know, a lot of the times I ended up places and with people that God did not want me to be around. He didn't want me to be in the places that I was in. And he didn't want me. And where I did fit in, it was like, you know, if I was doing what people wanted me to do, as in like, you know, whether it was drugs or drinking, or if I wasn't doing those things, people did not like me. I had to do what they were doing or else I was not part of them. And so, you know, I didn't really understand that. So I'm like, you know, I could be cool with you without drinking. I could be cool with you without smoking. You know, we could be cool. But they didn't want that, you know. And so anyways, like not too long ago, literally, I heard the Lord say, this is what he said to me. Lord, speak through me, Father. He said, I separated you because I didn't want you to be part of them. I didn't want you to be comfortable in those situations with around those people. I didn't allow you to fit in because you were made different. You were made for something else. You know, and I was like, hold up. All those times that I was hurt because I didn't fit in, all those times that I was like, but I just want to be like cool with them. Like, I don't understand. Like, I thought something was wrong with me. But in reality, it was not that something was wrong with me. So let me flip this over and just let you know that nothing is wrong with you, okay? Yes, there's things that we need to change and work on. But what I'm saying, that if you are really like living a life that you want to live for God and you're just not fitting in, whether it be with family or fitting in with churches or friends or whatever that might be, that's because the Lord wants you somewhere else. Now, I ain't saying leave your church or stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is don't feel bad when you don't fit in with certain people. Don't feel bad. You are made different. You are made unique. You are made for a special reason that only the Lord knows. Only he knows what he's going to use you for. And so don't feel bad. You know, I would condemn myself like, oh, I suck. You know, something's wrong with me. I'm like horrible. Nobody loves me. I'm gonna go eat a worm. You know, I was like continuously just beating myself up. Just talking down on myself. And which, by the way, that is exactly what the enemy wants to do. He wants you to feel bad about yourself. He wants you to say, man, something's wrong with me. Something is wrong with me. And the truth is that it's not you. It's just that you are made different in a good way, in a great way. And now what those things are, you're going to have to figure those things out with the Lord. Come one-on-one with him and talk to him. So now, looking back from back then to today, I can see why the Lord has separated me. And it's different now. The places that the Lord has me in now are completely different. There are places where he's called me to be, where he's told me, I want you to do this here, I want you to do this there. But it's going to take a obedient mind, an obedient ear to say, I hear your voice, Lord. I probably don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to step out on faith, Jesus, and I'm going to do it. And so, I want you to know that you're made different in a great way, because I spent years beating myself up on, why do I not fit in? Why, Lord? And it's because you're special. You're something special. Don't allow what other people have to say about you or think about you make you feel like less of a person, because you're really not. You're really not. There's different types of people, everybody is not your assignment. You're not supposed, not everybody's gonna love you. A lot of people, they can't stand people not liking them, and not everyone is gonna like you. That's just the truth of the reality, because you are different, and that's okay. And another thing is, darkness does not comprehend light. So you're full of light, you're full of love, you're full of all these amazing things. The darkness, the people that don't really see that, are gonna be like, ugh, what's wrong with that person? Like, I've literally had somebody before ask me, why are you always so happy? Like, why? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, isn't that a good thing? But that's what I'm trying to say. People are made different. So shine your light on people, even if you feel like they don't like you. A lot of the times we also make up a lot of things in our mind. And so, I really wanted to just make this video to say, don't allow the enemy to dim you. Don't dim yourself for other people. Shine your light. Continue to be happy. Continue to be great, because if you allow others to dim you, then you're really going to start to feel sad. And even if you start to fit in, you're not going to feel happy. You're not, because you're going to be like, man, like, something's wrong with me now. Like, I feel like, they literally drain you. And it's not against people. It's not against anybody. It's just that you were made different in a great way. And so I hope this video helps you out, to understand why you've been separated, why you're different, why you cannot fit in with people. Because when you get too comfortable and you start hanging out with people and you're like, yes, I fit in here, you probably aren't going to want to leave, because that is such a familiar place to be in. And sometimes the familiar can get you stuck in places that you don't want to be in. So it's okay that you are different. Embrace yourself, love yourself, and shine your light all the time, no matter what. No matter what. Keep the Lord with you at all times and listen to his voice. Ask him what he wants you to do. God bless you guys. I love you so much.